Early in the morning,
So this horrific accident that you see in front of you right now, involving two cars, resulted in the death of a man in his 20s. And this happened in the early hours of July 12, 2025 when the two cars collided. The UK drill rapper Loski has actually been arrested in connection with the incident after allegedly fleeing from the scene with 3 others. Man, how many chances are these drill rappers actually gonna get, guys? Let's talk about it, man. What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice. Just a quick video for you today. I already dropped a video earlier, but I thought, you know what? I ain't doing nothing. Let me just drop another one this evening and talk about this situation, because it's so frustrating when you look at these talented people who have been given opportunities, bearing in mind they come from hardship and struggle. They've been given opportunities, they've created lanes for themselves, created opportunities for themselves to continue to throw it away. And he's been jailed now, ultimately. He's been jailed for a knife that they found when they caught him from the crash, but we'll get to that very, very shortly. I ain't going to spoil it too much, even though I just kind of spoiled it. But anyway, guys, sit back, relax. I'd really appreciate it if you just like the video. Watch it all the way through if you can, even on 2x speed. Press that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. Your subscription means the world. Patreon link below. The last video this weekend was about the Epstein list and how it was a sloppy cover-up. So, as I mentioned, Loski is actually in jail currently. He's been sentenced already, right, to 8 months. So as you can see on your screen right now, a man who was found in the possession of a knife in the early hours of Saturday morning has been sentenced to prison. Jarrell O'Connor, aka Loski, Ski Dem Live, age 26, of Blackpool Lane, Farnham Royal, pleaded guilty to a count of each of possession of a knife, sharply pointed or bladed article, and obstructing/resisting a constable in the execution of their duty in a hearing at I Wycombe Magistrates Court on Monday. At the same hearing, O'Connor was sentenced to 8 months imprisonment. He was also recalled to prison, having been released on licence in 2024 for a firearms offence he committed in London in 2019. Who remembers that story where he was rolling around with that little water gun, that water pistol there? But shit, I know it'd do damage, but still, there was a bit of a meme at the time, but it was funny. In the early hours of Saturday morning, officers from Thames Valley Police's Roads Policing Unit were responding to a fatal road traffic collision on the M40 near to Junction 2 and were searching for the driver. O'Connor was located nearby, near the Crown Plaza Hotel, Beaconsfield, and he attempted to make off from officers. Following a struggle, O'Connor was arrested and found to be in possession of a folding pocket knife with a blade exceeding 7.5 centimeters. Before I carry on, obviously they've run away. There was 4 of them in total. They've run away from the car crash, right? Even though obviously their fingerprints are going to be on the car. They can just trace back the car to whoever owned it or whoever rented it. Like, they could easily trace who was in the car, you feel me? But they fled the incident because they've been involved in a fatal car crash that's taken the life of someone, an innocent man. Well, I mean, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's a civilian. Who knows? Maybe if it was gang related, then who knows? But it sounds like a civilian. So if you run off, why have you not already abandoned the knife? You've run away. You've seen that police are onto you now, and you've continued to run. Why have you not dashed the knife away? At least if you dash the knife away, you can say that it wasn't yours. If they found it, whatever. You know, like, just wipe it down real quick as you're running and dash it, you know what I'm saying? But you've kept the knife on you, and now you instantly get recalled and go back to jail because obviously you're on license for the gun case. He was charged on Sunday and pled guilty at court on Monday, where he was jailed. Investigating officer Detective Sergeant Ed Crofts of the Serious Collision Investigation Unit said O'Connor was located while officers were searching for those involved in a fatal road traffic collision on the M40. He attempted to make off from officers and resisted arrest when the knife was located. He should have got rid of it much sooner. He was arrested and charged within 24 hours and has now been jailed for the offence. He was also recalled to prison for breaching his licence conditions for an earlier offence, and I am pleased he is back behind bars where he belongs. Wow, dark. We will never tolerate anybody carrying dangerous weapons in our community, and we will seek to bring justice to those who do so. Now, guys, obviously I wasn't in the car. I don't know what happened, but this is just so disappointing to hear. Now, I don't want to make assumptions and start putting blame on anyone or whatever, but you've got 4 known, confirmed, well, 1 gang member and 3 of his friends, most likely friends or part of his gang, most likely, yeah. That's a logical next assumption, you know what I'm saying? You can only imagine, like, what they were potentially getting up to. Driving fast, adrenaline's high, testosterone's high. Maybe there's something in the system, maybe not, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't surprise me basically if it was their fault, you feel me? If whatever happened. I mean, innocent people don't run away. You know what I'm saying? If you've got nothing to hide and you know that you were driving safely and legally and you're not under the influence or whatever, you don't run. You don't run at all. That's the reality of the situation. If you're fleeing the scene, most likely that's an element of guilt. You feel me? So but what I'm trying to say is that this is just so disappointing to hear that these rappers, they get so many chances. Right now, I'm not saying where they came from wasn't difficult and this, that, but once you've got opportunities, you have to take them. Loski has been in and out of jail for years, fighting different cases, case after case after case. Digger D, another one. Already rich, doing well for music, and then you go and try and import a shitload of weed. You know what I'm saying? On some Nines thing. Nines, another example. Yeah, even Lil Durk being caught up in these murders. Like, you man are, at some point, you have to let it go and be happy with the blessings that you've been given and put your all into that. Obviously, it could just be an accident, but it's just like, how do it just keep happening to these type of people? You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, disappointing to hear. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Just a quick video for you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.